welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be fitting an EGR Delete to the BM. Quite straightforward process, but yeah, let's crack on. Right guys, so to move the EGR, all you've got to do is undo this, and then you've got 4 Allen key bolts, and remove this pipe as well, and that should come off. Right guys, so to give us more room, we'll just remove the front bit of the intake for the going to the air filter. It's just 3 20 torx bits, so it's easy to do. Now we can actually see underneath the EGR, so we can get the 2 bottom bolts loose. Right guys, so then you want to remove these 2 clips and sort of like push the other clip out of the way. You might have to fully undo these. And that one's really loose, and now all you do is bend it round and that should come off, and do the same with the other one. And there we go guys, so remove the boost line as well, then you get your fucking dirty EGR out. And that little pipe can come out with it. Dirty. Right guys, so I'm going to go ahead and fit the blanking plug to the EGR cooler. Now we're going to fit the actual EGR delete bit. I'm going to use the old bolts that came with it because they're Allen key. I'd rather put them back on than use the ones that have been sent. But yeah, this is just straightforward, just straight on basically. there we go, it's not that hard, just a blanking plate on there. They actually send 2 in the pack I've got. I think it's because you can choose to leave the original pipe on and then blank both ends off, but what's the point when the one blanking plate fits in there and tightened up? So we've got the actual EGR on, and now we're going to put that pipe back on. Right lads, so the last thing we need to fit is the gasket for the blanking plate and for the blanking plate itself. Now I believe it's on this side of the cooler where that's going in there, so basically follow that back. That's actually on one of the bolts, so we're just going to slip it off, try to slip that plate in and then get it deleted. Right lads, so it's the day after I fitted the EGR delete, just a rundown of what we did. So fit the actual EGR delete itself, blanking plate in there, and then the blank off for the exhaust side. I don't know if you can, no, you can't really see down there. So basically the end for the actual EGR cooler is there. So the bolts that I had like prior to this were really long, like the original ones, and they still wouldn't fit when I tried to put the blanking plate in with the pipe. So all I've done is just blanked it off with the blank off and left that pipe off, since though there's no boost going through it or recirculating gas going through the EGR cooler anyway. It doesn't matter if that's loose because it's not in use. So all it is just a blank off plate down there. This was a fiddly job, took me a bit. Obviously I took the air feed out so then you can properly get down there. You could probably just delete the EGR cooler now, but when I take this off it will just piss out the coolant, so I'm going to leave that for now. See if I can find an EGR cooler delete, and then we can blank that off and yeah, sort out that way. But I don't really want to mess with like the coolant system, so it's not really doing harm being there. I might just leave it on. But yeah lads, I hope it helps some of you. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.